Hey, Alec here. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you're going to find clients as a freelance copywriter. Not a lot of copywriting courses actually show you how to find clients, and this is a fucking shame. So in this video, no matter what copywriting courses you've been through, no matter how you've learned copywriting, I'm going to show you ways on how you are going to be able to find clients. And the main idea is don't pursue, attract. Okay? Because if you call people that don't know you, don't care about you, first of all, it's going to be awkward. Second of all, the chance that they're going to say you yes is very low. But if you get people to call you, it's a very different thing. Now they actually want your services, and the chance that they say yes if you offer them something is a lot higher. So the trick to getting clients is not to go to them, but to get them to come to you. So today with you, I'm going to reverse engineer the process, okay? Let's say you want to have clients, okay? To get clients, you first need to get into a conversation with someone. So get into a conversation, okay, brings you clients. Okay, but to get a conversation, there are two ways of being a conversation. What's the number rule? Don't pursue, attract. What would be an example of pursuing someone to get a conversation? That's cold calling someone. Cold calling, meaning calling someone you don't know. You probably get a ton of these calls every week, every month of people you don't know trying to sell you services. It's never fun. And you don't want to be that person calling people you don't know. Instead, if you want to get a conversation, instead of pursuing, you can attract and get them to call you. So how do you get them to call you? There are many ways to go about it. And guys, if you get them to call you, it's not going to be an awkward call. It's not going to be difficult. When you call someone, of course you're going to have to be salesy. You're going to have to be pushy. You're going to have to push your message and get them and do all the selling to get them to hire you. But if they call you, they're already interested. You don't need to do much selling. You just need to say, okay. You just get them to explain their project to you, and you just see if they're a match. And if they're a match, you make them an offer. And if they accept your offer, cool, you have clients. It's not going to be some weird sales call where you're going to have to be a used car salesman. That only happens when you're pushy. So the most straightforward way to get people to call you is to schedule a call using email, okay? So you get them to email you to schedule a call. Okay, how do you do that? Okay, again, there are two ways of going about it. You can be pushy, or you can be attractive. You can get them to email you to get an appointment by cold emailing them. Again, you're sending emails to people you don't know, and you're expecting that people are going to email you back to get a call. Cold email. Okay, there are a lot of great tools to do that if you want to learn how to find people's emails. There's tools like Untitled where you can find business owners' emails, the emails that they don't show on their websites, and how to directly hit that high-level executive that you want to talk to. But the problem is, again, when you're pushy, not a lot of people are going to answer back because not a lot of people are interested in your services, and you're basically bothering them. They didn't ask to talk with you. They don't care about you. You're just it's just like being the annoying sales call. Like, how often do you receive marketing emails, and how often do you actually read them, open them, and actually respond? That's not a lot of times. If you cold email people, you're going to have to send a ton of cold emails to get people to call, to email you back, because people don't give a fuck. You're annoying people. You're just sending emails to people who don't care about you. Same with cold call. How many people do you think they need to call to sell insurance? Well, the percentage of people they manage to close when they call people that don't really want insurance is a lot lower than the percentage of people that they manage to close when people actually come to their office asking for insurance. And it's a lot less awkward if people come to you asking for your services. So how do you get people to want to email you to schedule the call? Simply, what you do is get them to give you their email. So how do you do that? How do you get people to give you their email? Now, I'm starting to lose space on the board, but you can see the basic process. I can get people to give me their email either by being pushy. I can be insistent, ask for the emails, come on, give me your email, and ask a ton of people. But again, that's a pushy tactic. And what happens when you're using a pushy tactics, you're going to have to ask a lot of people. It's going to be awkward, and not a lot of people are going to say yes because they don't care about it. But if you're using the tactic of attracting people instead of pursuing them, now it's a lot easier. How do you get people's emails? Well, maybe you could build a website where you offer, hey, give me your email and I'm going to send you an ebook. Give me an email and I'm going to give you personalized recommendations. Give me your email and I'm going to give you something in return, something valuable. But again, if you want to get them to get on your website and ask and actually see your offer where they can give you their email to get the free thing, well, first of all, they need to learn about you. And how do they get to your website? You can be pushy and use ads and have most people just skip your ads on YouTube, skip your ads on Facebook and not give a fuck about you and spend money on this. Or you can be attractive and make some sort of Facebook page, YouTube channel or whatever and give value to people so that they want to follow you and they want to listen to your content and they want to go on your website to see what more you can offer. Obviously, when you're using the pushy tactic, this is the quick path. This is the easy path. Of course, like if I want to get into a conversation, I can either cold call, which takes just one step. I just call people and just one step to get a client. If I cold email to get them to call me, well, that's two steps. If I go with the attractive strategy, get them to give me their email, well, to get that, I have to build the website. I have to build a YouTube channel so that they go to my website, so that they give me their email, so that I can get them to call me, so that I can get them to be my client. Yes, it's going to take more work. There is no easy path. The fast path is the pushy path, but the pushy path has low conversion rates, is awkward, and you're going to have to convince. You're going to have to call a ton of fucking people before you're going to get your clients. People tell you it's a numbers game. It's only a numbers game when your sales process sucks. When you're attractive, when you take the time to build all the steps, all the attractive, all the steps and be attractive instead of pushy, when you finally get to that phone call, it's not going to be awkward because people already know you. They're a fan of you on YouTube. They wanted to call you. They asked to schedule the call. And the funny thing is that because you've been able to build trust, because you've been able to deliver value all the way through this ladder, they already love you. And because they already love you, trust you, it's going to be a lot easier. You're going to be able to sell them products for a lot more money. Like, imagine you're going to try to convince someone with a cold call. Like, you call someone you don't know and you say, hey man, I'm this guy and I'm doing this, and that. And would you be willing to give me $3,000 for that? How many people do you think you're going to have to call before someone gives you $3,000? Like, come on. You're calling people you don't know, and you can't ask $3,000 someone you don't know. You can't make a lot of money if your sales process is too narrow. Like, if this is all your sales process, you're not going to be able to make a lot of money. But if it takes all that time and you've been able to build trust all the way through this ladder, and people have known you for like a month or two, and they've seen you on your YouTube channel, they love your content. Now they got your free ebook and they loved it, and they got this thing from you, and they asked for a call, and now you get them on the phone. What do you think is going to happen? Do you think you're going to have more chances of convincing them to give you $3,000? Of course, because you have delivered value, you have built trust, and when people trust you, it's a lot easier and less awkward to get them to give you money. And whatever service you want to sell, whatever product you want to sell, this is how you do it. This is the process. If you want to see how to build this kind of ladder step by step, I recommend you go check out Russell Brunson's One Funnel Away Challenge, okay? A funnel is just another word for this ladder, okay? Just a synonym. And if your goal is to learn to get clients without being pushy and getting to attract them instead of pushing them, this course is going to show you how to do this exact process step by step. You can find a link to it in the description if you want to check it out. But there are 1,000 ways to find clients, okay? You can make your ladder as long as you want, okay? Or you can keep it short if you prefer. But you can build all of this over a period of months. Maybe you can start with a short ladder, short funnel, where you start by cold emailing people and convincing them to be a client through these 3 steps. And you can add another step the next month and another step the next month, and make your ladder better and better over time. It doesn't need to be long and perfect from the get-go. Like, being pushy is not the best way, but it's a way that works, and it's a way that you can start using right now. But if you want to get clients right now, just go on hunter.io. This website is going to give you the personal email address of business owners that they don't give away for free on their website. I don't know how they managed to find these private emails, but you can find private emails of almost every company you can find out there on this website. And with these emails, you can just cold email people, get them to call you, and convince them on the phone. This is a really simple, short funnel. It is good enough for you to get started. This is a very simple process. And the cool thing about it is that every step of the way, you have multiple options. If you're not comfortable with getting people on email, well, maybe you can DM on social media or find other ways to get them to schedule a call for you. It's very open to you. You can adapt it to whatever you're comfortable with. It's just about reverse engineering what's the outcome you want to get and how to get people to give you that. And if you want to learn more about this whole process and see exactly step by step how to do it, go through the One Funnel Away challenge. You'll find a link to it in the description. Go check it out. It's an amazing fucking marketing course. It's better than every marketing course that I've seen that's over $2,000, and it costs like $100. It's crazy good. The guy who made it actually is the guy who makes Tony Robbins' ladders. So click the link below, go check that course out, and start thinking about your ladder. Think about the outcome, think about how you're going to get people there, and try to prioritize attracting people rather than being pushy. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you found this video valuable. With that said, I'll see you soon. Take care.